Hey there! How y'all doing? Man, it's good to see y'all today. I hope y'all are having a great day. Boy, I'll tell you what, this weather is turning nice. It's getting warm and all of the trees are budding out and the flowers are growing. Boy, I'll tell you, this is one of my favorite times of year. I'm glad to see y'all, and I hope everything's going good. Is everybody here? Let me look. Let's see. Let me see who all's here. There's Freddie and Ethan and Christian and Josh and Ramy and Rehan and John. Is that Libby? Yep, there Libby and Roshan. Hey, buddy. And Caleb and Tilly. Oh, wow. Man, it's good to see y'all. I am glad y'all are here, and I look forward to doing this every week, and I hope we can keep doing it, and maybe one day I can come visit with you in person. That would be fun. I would love to do that. But until then, we'll keep doing this here. Well, I got a couple of books. I need to get me some more books, but it's the time of year where we think about, and some people start thinking about, a vegetable garden. Hey, there you go, a vegetable garden. Peppa Pig is going to plant a vegetable garden. Now, we've had gardens here before, and we like to plant corn and okra and beans and carrots and all kinds of vegetables, all kinds of stuff that's good for you, and it's a good thing. So let's talk about Peppa Pig and the vegetable garden. There she is, Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig and her little brother George are playing at Grandpa Pig and Granny Pig's house. They love to help Grandma Pig in the garden. There they are, working in the garden and planting and hoeing and weeding and working away in that garden. What are you doing, Grandpa Pig? Grandpa Pig asked Peppa. I'm planting seeds. What happens to the seeds? He's putting the seeds in the ground. They grow into plants. I make a small hole in the ground and put the seed inside and cover it with earth, and then I water it. Everything in my garden grows from seeds like that. Oh my, that's wonderful. Peppa Pig is watching as Grandpa Pig is planting a garden. You need to get out and plant a garden. Y'all need to get out and plant you some tomatoes. That's what you need. Uh-oh. Bonk. Ouch, says Grandpa Pig. An apple fell on his head. Peppa and George laughed. Grandpa laughed. Look, he said, inside this apple are more seeds to grow more apple trees, says Peppa. That's right. He opens up the apple, and inside that apple, and inside every apple, you're going to find apple seeds. So you can plant another tree and have more apples. I want to plant a seed, Peppa says. She makes a little hole and puts the seed in it, and then she covers the seed with earth. Grandpa lets her water it. Now we wait for it to grow, she says. Actually, he said it, but I started off with her. Peppa waits. George waits. They wait, and they wait, and they wait. It's not going to do anything, says Peppa. Grandpa Pig laughs. You have to be patient. You know, patience is something that we all have to learn, but we don't have to like it. Y'all know what patience is? That's being nice while you wait for something to happen. You have to be patient sometimes. So they planted the seed, and they watered the seed, and they waited, and they waited, and they waited. Oh, what is this? Says Peppa. It's a monster. A monster, says George. Grandpa laughs. It's just a little snail. Grrr, says George. Monster. He likes the snail. There's the snail. They didn't know what that was. Let's play snails, says Peppa. Grandpa Pig finds some baskets for Peppa and George, and they play snails in the garden. They put those baskets on their back, and they pretended that they were snails. Hey, have you ever seen a snail? Does a snail go fast or slow? Snails go really slow. They just kind of go along real slow like. Look, says Peppa, a butterfly. Why do butterflies love flowers? They drink from flowers, says Grandpa Pig. They drink the flowers' nectar and it's their food. Look at me, I'm playing butterfly, Peppa shouts. George wants to be a butterfly too. No, George, I'm a butterfly. You can play worm. George doesn't want to play worm. George wants to play butterfly. Come on, George, says Grandpa Pig. Playing worm is fun. Grandpa Pig shows George how to lie on the ground and wiggle. Soon Peppa wants to play worm too. They're all having a great time playing worms. I'm just getting past that one up right there. Grandpa plants some more seeds. He drops them on the ground, but when he turns around, a little bird is eating them. Shoo, shoo, says Grandpa. Shoo, shoo, says Peppa and George. They're chasing the bird away because the birds like seeds. And the birds are eating the vegetable seeds. And if the birds eat the seeds, then you can't have a garden because birds like the seeds and the garden comes from the seeds. Is that not right? Yes, that's right. Granny Pig comes to see. We need a scarecrow, she says. Grandpa Pig brings Peppa and George to his garden shed. We'll find a lot of things here to make a scarecrow with, he says. And so they go in and they start looking for stuff to make a scarecrow with. They're looking in there. He finds sticks and string, some straw, and an old sack. And they build a scarecrow and dress it in some old clothes. Peppa and George paint a face. They're fixing up a scarecrow. Now, why in the world do you need a scarecrow? What is the scarecrow for? Oh, wait, it's to scare crows. Look at this. The birds see the scarecrow. They stop eating Grandpa's seeds. The birds look sad, says Peppa. They must be hungry. Yeah, well, the scarecrow's keeping away from the seeds, and they're hungry, and they're sad. Granny Pig brings out a bird feeder. Lunchtime, birds! And she puts seeds in the feeder, and now the birds can eat seeds out of the feeder and not eat Grandpa's garden seeds. And they're happy, and Grandpa's happy, and Grandma's happy, and Peppa and George are happy, and everybody is happy. Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig have come. Granny Pig needs blackberries to make pie for lunch. Everybody wants to help. This blackberry bush has been here since I was a little girl, says Mommy Pig. Wow, that's a big blackberry bush, and they're picking blackberries off of that bush. They're getting them, they're going to take them back and make a pie. Mommy Pig climbs the ladder to get the berries at the top. Oh no! Mommy Pig falls into the bush. Where is she? Mommy Pig is okay, but she looks like a berry bush. Peppa and George pick berries from Mummy's bush. Mummy's fell into the bush, and now she looks like a giant bush of blackberries. Grandpa Pig, Peppa, and George finish picking vegetables for lunch. They get them all. There's George, and there's his dinosaur. Grrr! They make a salad. Granny Pig cuts up a cucumber. "Oh, I love cucumbers," says Peppa. "Yuck," says George. He doesn't like salad. But salad is supposed to be good for you. They say it is if you don't use the dressing, but I like the dressing. Oh, George doesn't want salad. He doesn't want vegetables. Grandpa has an idea. He gives George a new plate. "Dinosaur," says George. He eats the salad. He likes it. Grandpa Pig made the salad look like a dinosaur, and George ate it, and he fell for it. He loves Granny Pig's blackberry pie, too. Yum, yum. Everybody likes the blackberry pie, and everybody had a great time with Peppa and George's garden. Now, ain't that great? Now, this is a great time of year to be working on a garden. So if you get a garden, you get out there and work on that garden, and you'll see all this stuff growing up. You put the seed down there, you put them down there, you put them down there, cover them up, and then you put water on them, and you wait, and they start to grow up, and they start growing up a little bit, and they come out, and you don't even know what it is till it comes up. Sometimes people plant a garden, and they have to put a name down there. That's okra, and that's corn, and that's tomatoes over there, because they forgot what they put in there. So if you have a garden, I hope your garden does great, and we will pick up again next week. Hopefully we can spend some time together again, but I hope you have a great rest of the week and a great weekend, and I will see you next week. God bless you. We love you. Goodbye. Everybody wave bye. Bye. Okay.